speaker is someone who is the author of 2 books, Walking in the Footsteps of God and Selected Inspiration and Commentary. This is his 4th speech from the Competent Communicator Manual. The objective is how to say it, and the title of it is How the Universe Speaks to You. Let's welcome Quincy Selassie.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Let's set this to the side a little bit. Okay. I'm going to speak with you about something that's very close to my heart. And the title is called How the Universe Speaks to You. This universe, the word universe can be related to God. It can be related to, let's just say, intuition. It can be related to just the way that your world communicates back to you lessons so that you can improve, so that you can become stronger, wiser, evolve in this lifetime. One of the things that I'm very interested in is self-improvement, so this is one of the things that I look at a lot when it comes to what I want to teach about, learn about. So how the universe speaks to you. This mechanism is almost as if, well, there are certain circumstances that happen where your world communicates to you the changes that you need to make to improve yourself. So one of the things that it does is it communicates to you through repetition of a reoccurring circumstance. For example, you decide, you know what, if I could just make another $10,000 a year, I can save money, I can actually, go on vacations, I can do all these different things. So you work hard, you put your resume, you get a new job, and you find yourself making more money, but you don't make the savings. How about you're in a relationship and you say, well, this relationship is not going to work. I mean, she can't cook. I mean, she burnt ramen noodles. I don't know. And you say, I got to get with somebody else. And you do that, and then you find the same circumstance. So these recurring circumstances is the universe way of telling you, perhaps you need to look at it differently. So those are things that your world communicates to you in order to say, hey, maybe it's not this, maybe it's that. The second way that the universe speaks to you is through the people who are in your inner circle. People like your friendships, associateships. Sort of what Michelle talked about. It's kind of like, if you think about it, you think that messages come to you through advice. You can do this, that, kind of like the evaluations. But sometimes you yourself is a message. So if you ask yourself, what do my friends represent? What do my colleagues represent? What does Toastmasters represent? You can actually listen to the universe that's telling you things about yourself. Where are you going? Where you come from? And who you are at the moment. So again, the universe communicates through recurrent circumstances that are cycles. It also repeats through your inner circle. The third and final point I want to mention is that the universe communicates through synchronistic occurrences. These are things that kind of like magically happens. Say, for example, you have a bad day, you're going to work and you're depressed or you're thinking about different things, and you see this bumper sticker and it says, life is good. It just happens to be in front of you. And you see this message, and if you really were to look at the universe or God or yourself, you'll find that message was for you at the right moment. Again, that's synchronistic occurrences. How about you find yourself wanting to go to the aquarium, maybe you want to spend some more time with your children, and you decide, you know what, this weekend, this Saturday, we're going to the aquarium. I don't care if my job calls, and you decide to do that. So on Friday, you go to work. Your colleague says, hey, I was going to the aquarium this Saturday, but I can't go. I have these tickets for you. So it's kind of like things that happen, the universe is communicating to you that message, that thought that you had was the correct thought. I want to leave you with an actual quote from my book, Selected Inspirational Commentary, that talks about these same things. It's all about cycles. And it reads, these reoccurring patterns are like the broken repeat button on the radio, or like the involuntary finger that pushes pause and rewind on the cassette player. The skip, thump, and replay of the first verse over and over again. Regardless if you have heard it 100 times, it plays again. Unlike the record player, the universe is not broken. It ceases to think that your choices are. The recurring cycles in your life are part of the universe's built-in mechanism to ensure that you have mastered subtraction before you begin algebra. So if you ever find yourself facing the same enemy, or walking out the same doors, or tiptoeing across the same alleys that you have already tiptoed across, then perhaps you should make the choice you have been avoiding. So today, I challenge you to listen to your universe. Look at your friends and your colleagues. See what they represent. Look at the patterns that you find in your life from youth to adulthood. And if you were to look at those patterns, those friendships, and those synchronistic occurrences, you'll find yourself becoming better, stronger, a more evolved person for your future. Thank you.